Hello, I'm Reverend Elder Cecilia Eggleston, and I'm delighted and honoured to be a candidate for Moderator. Things have changed a lot, haven't they, since July 2019, and MCC has changed too. We've learned so much about the power of online ministry and the importance of maintaining connection. We've been able to zap around the world in time and space using Zoom. Thanks to your faithful generosity and the excellent stewardship of the MCC staff and the governing board, MCC is now financially stable, and we have money for leadership development, for digital ministry, to support churches when they're struggling through our disaster relief fund, and in so many other ways we are resourcing local churches. And it's been a tough 6 years. The pandemic has left us exhausted in still some ways, and yet there is still so much for us to do, and I am so excited about that. The world needs more MCC. Around the world we can see right-wing politics on the rise, hateful religious rhetoric, LGBT rights being eroded or not even being there in the first place. Racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, these things are all on the rise, and we are a powerful voice to counteract that. We are a powerful voice to offer an alternative of life with the divine. So we need to develop more faith communities with inspiring, encouraging leaders that we can support and resource well. We need to have funding to ensure that those communities have a strong foundation. And it may be working in partnership with a local church. It may be focusing on a specific area and pouring our resources into that. And that's a conversation for us to have. It's going to look different in different places around the world because it's important that we are culturally appropriate and sensitive. We need to continue to raise up our lay leaders, equip and empower them, and have spiritual development programs for the laity, as well as continuing the work that Flourish does, encouraging, supporting and empowering our clergy and our lay leaders in ministry. We need to find more ways of sharing our fantastic queer spirituality. We have so many brilliant theologians in MCC, and I want to find ways of raising them up. I'd love for MCC to publish an LGBTQIA prayer book. Wouldn't that be fantastic? There are things that we need to do still to resource our local congregations, the ones that are thriving and can share what they are learning, the ones that are struggling and need more resources. I want us to have a much better online resource bank so that it's easily accessible, that it's multilingual, there's everything there from worship resources, certificates, right through to training programs for anti-racism, for anti-oppression work, so that every single person in MCC can find what they're looking for easily. I want us to do more to create the partnerships that we're redeveloping so that MCC is connected on the world stage with other denominations and other organisations, offering justice at the margins and working with those who want to be raised up and want their voices to be heard. We're already doing some of that, but we need to do more. And of course, we need to have a serious discussion about how our local congregations can be financially stable and have everything they need to do their ministry, and also that we have enough to provide a denominational structure which is flexible, which is cost effective, and is able to support and provide resources for those local congregations and local church leaders so that you thrive and have everything that you need. Now, so much is happening in the world where progressive Christianity needs to be a powerful voice. I feel in so many ways that the best is yet to come for MCC. And I am delighted and honoured to serve in whatever way I can to make our collective vision a reality, for there to be thriving MCCs around the world, a growing number of active, faithful, organised, deeply spiritual people who are transforming the world as we are transformed ourselves. Because, as we know, it takes all of us to be MCC. God bless.